Jaws of life. Yeah, well. Only one Shyla. Yeah. First of all, there is only one Shyla, only one life, only one Epiphany Suite. Let's get it right. But we do have several rooms for y'all to come and kick it. Living, bedroom, office, man cave, to be specific, it's life. And we vow to keep it interesting. Laugh with you, give you the real, see it manifesting. Midweek, you made it through this day, this hump night. Every Wednesday, 9 to 11, we take flight. ATL, next 100, and funded. Two of the funniest. We survey the streets, it's what they wanted. Yeah. IBNX Radio is the .com. Welcome to Epiphany Suite, A-Star, talk to 'em.
Here with y'all's life, it's a mood to survive. Only one Charlotte got the temperature right. Ain't nothing off limits, got the ear to the street. Hot topics now rocking with the Epiphany Suite, yeah.
But it's Wednesday, right?
It is.
It is Wednesday. Welcome to the Epiphany Suite right here on IBNX Radio. I am Miss Shyla.
And I'm your boy, J.O.L. Jaws of Life. What's good?
A.K.A. The Mummy.
The money.
A.K.A. The Mummy. I am not. Let's just hop right into it. I am not going to sit up in here. Jaws of Life is in here wrapped up.
Yeah, I am.
Like an ATL Mummy. And the bad part is, the name is Jaws of Life.
Jaws.
Jaws of Life, but the body is wrapped up in
Like the
shrouds,
mummy, yeah.
like a mummy.
But look what it wrapped up in, though.
ATL Mummy.
You know what?
Why are you dressed like a mummy?
Because I need this right now. This is helping me right now.
How?
Shyla,
Huh?
I know you not a big, I'm gonna say baseball fan, cause I know you mess with the
I'm a
Falcons.
realist. Let's just be honest. I'm a realist when it comes to Atlanta teams.
Okay.
I will not.
But look,
It's an abusive relationship with all the Atlanta teams.
not all of them. Well, yeah, it is kind of with all of them.
The only one y'all got healing with is the ATL United, Atlanta United.
You right.
And I haven't been to one of those games. I want to go to one of those games because they say it's super lit.
That's what we're gonna do. I ain't been to one either.
You ain't been to one?
It's three things that I ain't
Okay.
done, and that's one of them that I want to do. I want to go to Atlanta United game. I hadn't been to. Guess where else I ain't been?
Where?
The what is it? The aquarium. I ain't been to the aquarium yet.
I haven't been to the aquarium.
For real?
And I have not been to the aquarium because, you know, I'm from the country. Huh? We fry fish.
Yeah.
And
You
we-
don't
we-
care how big it is.
You know what I'm saying? Get your ass in the skillet.
The black one.
In the black skillet. And then when you pull it up out the grease, don't drain it off. Put it on this white bread with this coleslaw and mustard and hot sauce.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So if I'm going in there, I don't want to go in and be like,
Yeah.
I wonder what that thing is like.
Yeah.
So I haven't been to the aquarium. And I do want to go. I have not been to the Beltline yet.
I ain't been to the Beltline.
And I haven't been to the Civil Rights Museum that's here.
Okay.
I haven't been to those things, so I definitely want to go. It's one here, and I know it's one also in Birmingham.
I tell you
So,
what, we should go live when we go.
We're gonna go live when we go.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
dope. Yeah. that's
Yeah.
gonna be dope. Can you have cameras? Yeah, you can have cameras and stuff all in the
We're
aquarium.
gonna have them.
Yeah.
They can tell us to turn it off, but we're taking them in there with us.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm with you. You know, I'm with you now. I'm down
Yeah,
with you
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a little, especially, I got a little stuff to get on my chest anyway. I'm waiting on somebody to say something to me.
I'm just telling you. But we have a very, very packed night for you guys tonight.
That's what we agree.
Yes, we have some birthday that's coming up. It was something this past weekend. Atlanta, historic happened in Atlanta of epic proportions. We're going to discuss that. Like again, we have the birthdays. There's some nuptials. Some people that got married. So we
Okay.
want to say congratulations to that. And then we must talk about the BS. The BS.
Yeah.
Now the police don't want to shoot us. They just want to lie to us on the regular. And now they want to tell us lazy lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, and also stopping by. We got somebody that's gonna be in the guest room tonight.
Oh man, guest room and I guess he got to share a man cave with me. You know what I'm saying?
He can share the man cave
Yeah, we need
with
to blend that-
you.
blend
Well,
that
you
on
know when
there.
they guests, they can go over the house or whatever. You just ain't gonna get no breakfast over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Take out your shoes.
Yeah, take your shoes off.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get no breakfast. So Big Rube is stopping by. He was supposed to be
Yeah.
last week. Had a little family mercy. Y'all know we are family first.
That's right.
So he had to go and take care. I insisted he go take care of family. And so he's here this week. So again, tonight you're gonna hear some popping hits from A-Town artists, Dungeon Family artists, and so that you'll see that's where the music is geared towards. So we're gonna go hop into this quick musical break, and we're gonna come back and we'll get right into it. It is the Epiphany Suite right here on IBNX Radio, ATL's Next 100.
Hey.
Yeah, that's one right there, boy.
Ooh. That doggone Brandy.
Hey, I'm big up to you finding some duet. You be finding some duets now. You be coming through with the duet.
That doggone Brandy and that Wanye. Brandy's voice is just nothing short of the eighth wonder of the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Woo.
Moesha.
I'm trying to tell you, welcome y'all emotional ass back to the Epiphany Suite, right here on IBNX Radio. I'm all up in my fields right now.
Yeah, it's all good.
Let me shake this off.
I saw her in LA one time. One of them, I think it was a Whole Foods or whatever.
Ooh.
And I swear for God, I like to holler out, Moesha.
I'm glad you didn't.
Nah, I didn't.
Let you be very, very calm. Is that him?
Right.
Don't listen to the show.
The A like that came at me though. You know, we don't get starstruck down here, but you know, when I saw Moesha, I was like, Moesha like that came out for Brandy did. I'm tell you that for real.
Yeah. But that voice is them runs. Woo.
Yeah.
Tell you what. Yeah, she was one of the best to do it. But we have some birthdays. Since we in our fields, let's get into celebration mode. Been messing around, make me call somebody ain't got no business calling. Come on, what you doing? Cause you feel that air outside. You know what's coming, don't you?
I already know, Charlotte.
Okay. It ain't quite cold enough yet.
I thought about you when I looked at the weather forecast. I promise you I did. When I saw that the cold front coming in, I said, oh, it's Charlotte time right here.
Yeah, I see it coming.
Yeah.
Because them calls have started early. It's like, nah, bro, you gonna let it get below 75. You're not gonna call me 4 times. Stay in season. It's called in due season. You don't calling me and it's still 85 degrees outside. Boy, I gone somewhere. Big head little boy. That little boy. We got some birthdays to celebrate here in the Epiphany Suite.
Yeah.
Simon Cowell turned 60.
Okay.
The legendary Tony Braxton turned 52.
Tony.
Comedian Joy Behar of what's the one on ABC?
What else?
Talk show host with Whoopi Goldberg. I cannot think of it. Forgive me.
I know what you're talking about. They know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they do. Joy Behar, 77. Actor Matt Damon turns 49. Wow. Bruno Mars turns 34.
Hey, shout out to Bruno Mars.
Shout out to Bruno Mars, and this for my R&B heads.
Yeah. That Super Bowl performance won me over.
He did. He
That's
did.
when I became. I was like, okay, yeah, buddy got it.
He performs.
Yeah,
give me a performance. Don't play with my. Don't play my entertainment.
Right. You gonna do especially on Super Bowl. You gotta hold my attention.
Yeah, I ain't even really think I paid no attention since then.
Yeah.
We not gonna, cause that'll get you back. I just got the hood off. Well, you ain't gonna talk about nothing else.
Yeah, the shade's coming off in a few.
Okay.
I'll bring the shade out when we
step by step.
Yeah, I'm still green.
But for my R&B heads, Robert Cool Bell is 69 from Kool & the Gang. What? Hollywood Shuffle.
Right.
Celebration.
Yeah, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Ladies' night. For y'all young people, don't think when you hear that that's an original.
Right.
The original is Kool & the Gang, okay? Yeah. While you all no. Actress Kim Wayans of the Wayans family. Yeah. Is 58. She looks good.
Yeah, she do.
CeCe Winans, the amazing CeCe Winans, is 55.
Wow, that smile don't never change.
Gorgeous. Yeah. The whole family.
She like she be one of my aunties though, for real though.
Yeah, they just, they're a testament. You serving God to keep you young.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, cause she looks amazing. She's always pretty, a big, beautiful smile.
Yeah.
Teddy Riley is 53, the legendary Teddy Riley.
Yeah.
And media mogul Nick Cannon is 39.
Nigga, 40. God.
Woo! Yes.
Happy birthday to all of them, man.
Happy birthday to all of you celebrating another trip around the sun and many more.
Yeah.
And anyone else who celebrate birthday this week, we wish you many more. May this be the best is ahead of you and the worst is behind.
Yeah, it is.
And in the spirit of celebration, this weekend.
What's going on?
This past weekend.
Okay.
Atlanta had everybody. When I say everybody was in Atlanta this weekend.
Yeah.
Everybody. And the biggest thing that happened was Mr. Tyler Perry, who I am deeming # Tyler Perry is the Dreamers champ.
The Dreamers champ.
He is the Dreamers champ. He opened up his own self that he owns, no investors, no nothing. Self-owned African-American, 330 acres, Tyler Perry Studios. for you all that for the dreamers, for people like myself, that's one of the things. Even when you don't want to realize it, anything is possible. Even when you don't feel like it, take yourself, drive down 166,
right,
and see that Tyler Perry studio.
Yeah, it's serious.
It's serious. It will keep you going just to know that he did that. $250 million was this project. Which is the reason why he said no. When they introduced that abortion law, Tyler said, "Let me tell you something. I'd have put $250 million damn. I'll be damn. Another white man ain't gonna run me up out this land."
Yeah, for real.
And the beautiful thing about the land where he has it is that it was a Confederate camp that was designed to hold people of color oppressed.
Flipped it.
What? Talking about grace.
Sure enough flipped it.
Talking about somebody putting you under light to shine.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry did it. Everyone was here. Oprah, Cicely Tyson, and might I add, Cicely Tyson. For if I look half that good.
Oh yeah. You know, a lot of people think she Eve anyway. Her and her
Yeah, I think that might be might be what it is.
Yeah.
Cause she's not aging. She's still moving, able-bodied.
She reminds me of my auntie, man. My auntie, shout out Aunt Julia. Like she's in her 90s, but you'll never know it from her spirit. You know what I mean? Like we had to stop her from shooting basketball a couple Thanksgivings ago. So she couldn't have been like 88. Yeah, she had that trying. Yeah, she was. Put it again, coach. I said, okay, you can shoot, but
she probably would help the Hawks.
Yeah, she probably could. Come on, now. See, you reverting me back to my shade now. Come on, now. We was off the sports for a minute. The Hawks playing right now. If they get blowed out, y'all gonna have to come to Stone Mountain because I'm gonna jump off Stone Mountain tomorrow around 1:53.
Well, I'm just, let's get back to this.
Please.
Yes. It says, Saturday, all of Black Hollywood's elite descended upon Atlanta to celebrate the grand opening of Tyler Perry Studios, the first ever fully Black-owned film studio lot.
Hallelujah.
The studio has no proprietary partners or corporate backing. This is all Perry.
Tell them who was there. Who was there?
Who was there? We already mentioned Cicely Tyson, Oprah Winfrey, Ava DuVernay, Stacey Abrams, Halle Berry, Tiffany Haddish, Will and Jada, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Our very own Tip was in the building.
Was
Tip
the
and
Lord
Tiny.
there? Was the Lord in the back?
Who? He had to be.
He had to be.
Yeah, he christened that ground.
Water the wine.
What?
Back in the corner.
What? He was there. 2 Chainz was there. Ludacris was there. Jermaine Dupri. Bill Clinton.
Bill done slid up into.
Bill just, Bill gonna slide through.
Come on, Bill.
Bill gonna slide through.
Was he by himself though?
No, Hillary was there. Hillary said, "I left your ass by yourself before you couldn't act right, so I'm gonna be right there with you." That's what we gonna do.
My brother.
Yeah, homie, baby. Yeah, you think I'm finna let you have all these hustle and bustle and all these curvy women? Nah, I seen what Monica looked like. I'll be damn. Come on, brother. Come on, honey. Hillary said, no, you got melanin, hips, and money up in the building? Nah. You mean
where we
going?
Yeah.
We going to Tyler Studios? Oh, yes, we are.
They probably went to Waffle House after
They probably did. They probably had it in their purse. She said she keep hot sauce. Hillary said, but what you're not going without me. She said, whatever you doing in this season, you won't do without me.
Oh, my God.
Samuel L. Jackson was in the building. Whoopi Goldberg. It was a who's who of Black excellence. Tyler Perry's taking Black excellence and put it on a whole nother level.
Tyler Perry, we attracting that energy too because it's like we talk about him every week.
He's done so much.
From the Sign to this, you know what I'm saying?
With Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, the Star Walk of Fame. Like, come on.
But he thought that Black power.
Your Walmart blessing. There it is.
Tyler.
Shh, be quiet, y'all.
The one on Cascade, Research Drive. I know you got it. Yeah, because you just got through paying that off.
You got it.
And I know y'all took up offering at that church service. They did. So I want my money. I mean, I would like for you to help me get that layaway out. It ain't that much.
I'm agreeing with you.
Touch and agree.
I agree.
And then after that, you got a stage over there that has me and Jaws and late night television written all over. We ready when you ready.
Spoke it. You didn't put it out
we
there
ready when you ready.
There it is.
All right.
There it is.
All right. So we got a whole lot more to get into. We're going to take another quick break. Like I said, Big Rube is coming from the Dungeon family.
Yeah, DF.
Yeah,
DF,
he
baby.
coming. So get comfortable. Come on back. And hey, hashtag Tyler Perry tell him, say, if God can do it for Tyler, he can do it for me. We'll be back. It's the Epiphany Suite on IBNX Radio.
You put it on me, and every morning I roll over, feel you touching on me. I got another man, but he ain't like you, and I can't be your baby mama, though I'd like to. Call me real late at night when my man is sleeping. Take a red eye to the west side, up and down my spine, and let you feel what you've been missing. I'm so bona fide. Call me, ooh, when you need me, baby. You don't have to worry. Call me. Take my hand when you're feeling lonely. It don't matter where we're at, let me put it on you. I got another man, but he ain't like you, and I can't be a living lover, though I'd like to. Call me at the break of dawn. I'll be sure to meet you with no panties on. We can slip and slide, we can take a ride. Lots of love and reminiscing, I'm so bona fide. Oh, when you need me, baby, you don't have to worry. Call me. We can do something. Call me, oh, when you need me, baby. You don't have to worry. Call me. We can do something. Oh, shake it. Call me. Shake it. Shake it. Call me. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Bounce. You can call me. Call me. You can call me. Oh, call me. Oh, when you need me, baby. You don't have to worry. Call me. We can do something. Oh, call me. Oh, when you need me, baby. You don't have to worry. Call me. Oh, something. Call me.
But call me after that temperature drop. Stay within season.
Obey the law.
You know what I'm saying? Obey the rules. You know what I mean? Obey the rules.
I ain't fooled you today, man.
Welcome back to the Epiphany Suite. I'm Miss Shala.
I'm J.O.A.O.
And yes, you can, but stay within, remember the rules.
Stay within the season.
Yeah, stay within season. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, soon it's got to get a little bit chilly. By next week, I'm going to be able to tell y'all what time it is. Now, those that know what time it is.
What's going to happen to them DM?
Man, fool. Hey, where you been, stranger?
Cause of what?
I see because that chill done came through.
That cold front.
That cold front done moved in. And then, I see you doing your thing, Ma.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, why you didn't see it this summer?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You did see it this summer.
Oh, they just waited.
Yeah. And then here come the ones with the fetish. We're going to talk about that in one show.
Okay.
Because let me tell y'all something. There is this despicable feeling to be a fetish. You would think it would be a good, it's not. It's not. It's a very feeling.
Really?
It is to be a fetish?
To some.
Yeah, now the ones that feel okay about it, that's their job to give you your fetish. But there are some that
they charging, they hitting you for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
now if I can start charging, then that's not a fetish. That's just good business. That's damn good business.
You might want to look into that.
Look. Let me put this on my palm palette.
Look, you're seasonal. It's seasonal.
It's seasonal work.
Yeah, seasonal work.
Because all this got to be paid for. We got babies in college.
We do.
Let me check that. You went down to FAMU's homecoming, right?
No, I didn't make it, man.
You didn't make it?
I really wanted to go. No, because I had to stay here, you know what I mean? And I really wanted to go, but I checked in with Chaz and I was like, hey man, like.
He didn't want you. He didn't want you to come.
Yeah, cause before the text went through that I wasn't coming, he was like, okay.
He didn't want you to
I
come.
was like, wait a minute.
He didn't want you to come to his first
He
homecoming.
but I wouldn't have seen him no way I was saw him for a minute.
It's just a simple fact you there.
I was there. I wanted to see him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a simple fact you was there.
Yeah.
But I know it's a lot of homecomings. Clark homecoming's coming up. Morehouse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check. You know what? We should check with some of the other hosts and see. We just might need to do a tent out there and do some little tailgating at HBCU.
I'm with it.
Yeah, you know, just little music, little drink, little turntable.
But he did tell me. He said, you know, I said, how was it, man? He said it's good. But you know what made me happy? He was like, homecoming was dope, Dad. But you know, I had to refocus now. You know, I'm refocusing back on it. So I said, man, go ahead on, boy.
Yeah, that's the rule. That's
like,
what you have to do. Yeah.
Without me having to say, I like him because I don't really have to coach him. He knows what.
So you like him?
Yeah, I like him a little bit. Yeah.
Well, I think that speaks to you all as the parents.
Yeah.
I think that speaks to the village.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know what I mean? That speaks to the village. That means that the seeds that were planted are
Yeah.
doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, man.
When you can make a likable human being.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that to like my niece. Now she's coming to her personality. She's 18.
You seeing it now.
Yeah, and now I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, so you were listening to me.
Right.
Or she'll realize things that we told her, like auntie. Because like she's like, no, I don't want a relationship right now. It's this guy that like me. I don't want a relationship right
Right.
now. I
Right.
need to focus on my books. I'm like, my girl.
Right, that is.
You know, my girl. My nephew's a little different because we having to, you know, he's like, auntie, women don't listen. I said, you shouldn't be talking to little heifers anyway. Go on around there.
How old is he?
17.
He had that. Ooh.
He's at that age, but you know, and then we have you know, other factors, you know, that we talked about that are weighing in because as far as women, what he sees is kind of skewed because it's between me and then he has his mom.
Got you.
So, you know, we working through it. Working through it. But that speaks to the village.
Right.
That he's like, you know what? Okay, we had fun. We partied.
Right. But
So about these books.
Yeah, what about these books? And that was, you know, even at his graduation party, you know, it was really special because a lot of people said something. I know what they said really stuck. You know what I'm saying? So he got that with him on his brain too. That stuff come back
But
up.
he always been a good kid, though.
He's been a great kid.
Even when he was
Yeah.
climbing with us, you know, 'cause we used to
Yeah.
speak in parables. He would get
Yeah.
right in there
Yeah.
and have good parables. He
Yeah.
like, you know what? The turtle dove
Yeah.
goes around the fence, but he doesn't go into the forest. And
And
he was right with us.
Right with us. I already knew what it was. So,
Right with us.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to Chaz like that.
Yeah, he did. He really did in this last decade.
And my youngest doing great, man. Like I'm just blessed, man. Like for real.
yes.
So good.
Yes,
Shout out
look
to
at
wife
it. It speaks to the village. If you think that, and the beautiful thing is that what I actually love about that's even bigger than just you and the boys is that this is the black men that I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Personally,
saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
pick
saying?
up the phone
Yeah, and be like, you know what? This is the situation and there are men
Right.
that can call, and there's a lot of times that this is the black men that people that the world will say doesn't exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not being there for their and they do. The majority
Yeah.
is.
It's just like music. You know what I'm saying? You get all that stuff that's glamorized and people see, and you don't know, you know, the artist that's super dope. I had my younger nephew, man, send me a list. I told him, I said, hey, man, send me some artists that you listen to. Mm-hmm. Sean, when I tell you this, I almost went into like this was a massive text. You know what I'm saying? So what I do, I copy and paste and I put in my notes. So I'm about 3 artists in now, and I'm enjoying each and every one of them that I didn't know that existed. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm gonna send a list to you.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Well, they send it to me.
Yeah.
Then, which I'm glad you brought that up because in addition to the Tyler Perry studios opening up, we can hear you rattling that cup. Go take that.
sorry. Hold on.
Go. I'm trying to get this mummy back to life, y'all. Let him take that swig.
Yeah.
Child, let him take that swig.
Yeah, I ain't showing
but
nobody,
the 2019 Hip Hop Music Awards happened over at the Cobb Energy Center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what won, I realized I got to start listening to the radio. I've been listening to, you know what I'm saying?
I've been listening to sports. I ain't listening to no radio. I've been listening
I
to
haven't
sports
listened
radio.
to radio. Yeah, but I've been listening to my different podcasts.
Okay.
My Spotify. Shout out to Spotify, which you can find IBNX Radio on Spotify as well. Go over there, click on the Epiphany Suite, get our spins up because we told y'all Tyler Perry got a stage for us, but we need to show him that y'all really love us.
There you go.
Side note, but the 2019 Hip Hop Awards they aired last night. And I realized that how much I don't listen to it. I seen the baby.
Okay.
Who, you know, he came out with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion who won Best Mixtape. The baby who won Best New Artist. Little Kim.
Okay.
Little Kim, she got the 2019 I Am Hip Hop honor, and she performed a melody of her hits. Yeah, she did. Sweetie, she performed. Also, J. Cole. J. Cole won 3 things. Lyricist of the Year.
See, that's what I'm talking about. J.
Best
Cole.
featured verse on a song for a lot.
Wow.
And the Impact Track Award for Middle Child.
See, that's what I'm saying.
He did.
Come on.
He won all of that.
Come on,
yeah,
Jay.
you have to get. He
Come on,
round
Jay.
of applause.
And you catch him on Instagram shooting ball with the boy. See, I love that,
Yes.
man. Just
Yes.
continue to be who you are when you came in. You know what? The number one, I get a lot of questions on what's your advice for a new artist. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My thing is to know who you are prior to
As a
coming in this
person.
business. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Know who you are, because guess what? The industry can make you anybody they want you to be. You know what I mean? They can make you anybody. So you got to know who you are. You know what I mean? I knew I wasn't coming into this thing being no little nobody, being no shouty somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew who I was going to be prior to me, you know what I mean, coming into business.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why DF respected, because they knew Jaws of Life was going to stand for Jaws of Life. He wasn't going to try to be no little shouty and little, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that.
No.
You know what I mean?
But I think even, like I said, I appreciate the fact that that they did even highlight this, because they said, like I said, I was like, man, I ain't even listen to the radio. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, last time I got confused about the baby, whose baby, your baby, my baby.
Yeah, you
I
got
was
all
like,
that.
did we run out of names?
Yeah. Why everybody got the same name now?
Did we run out of names? But when you go to look at, I love to appreciate the fact that he highlighted how I'm a husband, I'm a father, and everything like that. So shout out to all of the winners from the 2019 BET Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah.
That happened also here. Like I said, everybody was in Atlanta on Saturday.
Yeah, no doubt.
Everybody. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we will be right back. It is Miss Shala
And JOL.
on the Epiphany Suite on IBNX Radio. We'll be right back.
Never felt so ugly, pretending that he loves me. Sometimes it's just not money. Never had to afford me. Now I'm sick and tired of you just taking right. Knowing I forgive you. You ain't here for dinner, like I'm a beginner. I loved you for your inner. And the next guy is out there somewhere, but you won't dare, 'cause you're too scared. Have you ever need someone so bad, but he ain't willing to make it last? Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. If it makes you cry, and all you do is fight, can't get no sleep at night. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. Ever felt this sorry? All you did was worry. You didn't want nobody. Thought it would get better, but it's falling more than, oh, it's falling more than ever. I just hope that we would, 'cause you're always up to no good. Maybe it'll take someone else to show me better. But I don't wanna leave you. Hey, have you ever need someone so bad,
was like, caught up just in his life. Don't wanna try again, thinking what's the difference? Why am I not interested? 'Cause when you've been broken, you feel like no one can fix it. Yeah. Have you ever need someone so bad, but he ain't willing to make it last? Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. Oh, and if it makes you cry, cry. 'Cause all you do is fight. Can't get no sleep at night. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. Yeah. Have you ever needed someone so bad, to make it last? Sometimes you gotta lose to win again.
What was that Fantasia?
Yeah.
But
She's speaking your ministry, ain't she?
You
She
got
ministered
what-
to you.
you got what
She's-
fashion-
Sometimes you
Fantasia?
have to win.
That wasn't-
No, sometimes you have to lose to win again. So this let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what's about to happen. And just so you know, this is the Epiphany Suite. I'm
Yeah,
Miss Shala.
I'm Jaws of life, man.
And so Fantasia just spoke a good word.
What did she say?
She spoke a word of faith over you.
What did she say to me?
She
What
said
did she say to me?
sometimes you got to lose
Uh-huh.
to win again.
See, but that's blasphemy.
It's not. Because y'all gonna keep losing and losing and losing. Y'all gonna have to pay retribution to the ancestors.
But you know what though? You came up last week. You came with the solution.
I did, and nobody caught on, and that's the problem
So
right
we,
now.
We need to before
Emotional
I done took my
reimbursement.
funeral shades off because
Okay.
got my boy in the building. But listen here, emotional retribution. Arthur Blank.
Payment. Don't say fund, because if you say fund, you know them colonizers, they'll be like, well, we're gonna donate to the children Negro fund.
No. We need Arthur Blank. You need to cut the check for
Yeah,
every
tell
true
them it's
Falcon fan.
payments.
We need payments once a month
Payments.
for emotional retribution. What is it?
Emotional
reimbursement.
Emotional reimbursement.
For the Falcon.
For the fact, and it needs to come out of everybody's check. When I say come out of everybody's check, I mean the
She done
water
said
boy,
something. She done
the
said
coaches, the
something. She done
agents,
said
the
something, boy. I'm
players,
telling you now.
the owners. That's the only way. That's
They
because
gonna
the only
feel it.
thing colonizers understand.
Cause you know I love Julio Jones, but he act like he don't care sometime, man.
Why would he? Monday morning, that check cleared, that deposit hit.
And
And,
we
then if he
need
got a
some of it.
prepaid card like some of us have, it hit Friday night. So why would he care? Let's just talk about it.
He do.
Because I'm telling you,
Yeah.
on pay week, once my check cleared, because I keep some prepaid cards, some prepaid debit cards, so
Yeah.
that next day, the money already in the bank. I can help you if you want me to, but I ain't really got to because I already got my money for last
You
week.
done said something.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
So why would he want to?
Yeah, that's okay though.
But it's okay. It's okay because you know what? We gonna flip it. You done took your shades off.
I took the shades off.
He
Yeah,
took
I
the
took my funeral
hood
shades off.
off.
I took my hood off.
He's back to Jaws of life, not
Yeah,
Jaws of mummy.
Yeah, not Jaws of death.
And we have a guest.
Yeah, we do.
So I'm gonna let you introduce the guest.
Man, it is my honor, my pleasure. One of the brothers that I've been respecting for, I think since I first heard his voice back down at Alcorn State. This had to be around 90, 93, 94. When Southern Playlist Cali music come out? 94? 94? Yeah, and my homeboy down at the school gave me the tape and said, well, you gotta check these boys out. And I knew from then I would be affiliated some kind of way. I spoke it. I said, cause they real with it.
Mm-hmm.
And Rube was one of the first voices that captivated me on the project, man. Other than Peachy, cause she was the first boy to come on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know what I mean. So it is my honor, it's my pleasure to introduce the world-renowned first generation Dungeon family soulful spirit himself. My man Big Rube is in the building.
Yo, what's up, brother?
Hey! Y'all all know it from that right there. Right there. We can go home now.
So you take up the collection off,
Yeah,
take up the plate.
Yeah, I'm about to pay the hat.
Pass the hat,
There
pass
it
the
is.
plate.
Yeah,
Put
how
something in, don't take nothing out.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good, bro. Thank you for blessing us with your presence, man. We honored
No
for you
problem.
to be here, man.
Had
we
to find him more kind of dog out there.
yeah. It's in the cut. It's in the cut. You know, but
And by the GPS said you've arrived.
yeah. So yeah, man, we just glad to have you. We just wanted to bring you on and let you, speak to the people. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to talk about today, but Charlotte and I, we like to keep it on an uplifting note. About what's going on in the world right now. I want you to first talk about your experience in coming into this entertainment and tell the people. I know the people have heard stories about the dungeon, you know what I mean? But tell them what the real, because I know I've heard you sit around and tell stories about the real, like even how the music was created from the water that used to drip down into the music machines. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But give the people, your experience as to how it really was down in the basement, crawl space.
I mean, well, it kind of started. It really started out in the apartment. You know what I'm saying? When we first started doing it, and we got some equipment. We was over there in the apartment called the Low Gardens over there off of Headland in the Low.
Yeah. Not too far from where I am now. I moved back over there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I'm up off Camp Creek.
I'm up Campbellton.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
right up Street Greenbrier now.
I moved to the east side. I had to.
Oh, we done reversed then, because I'm from Decatur. So, yeah, there it is. Okay.
But, we got thrown out of there because, make so much noise.
Yeah.
And Rico we got Rico and Mama house. We got thrown out of there for making too much noise.
For y'all that don't know, the original dungeon is wherever Rico moved.
Right.
That's wherever
Rico live at.
Wherever Rico live at, that's the dungeon.
Okay, who's Rico?
Rico
I'm
Wade.
from Alabama. Okay,
Rico
y'all know.
Wade.
Tell 'em who Rico Wade is.
I'm from
Rico
Alabama.
Wade
All I know is Roll
That's
Tide
okay.
and Jim Crow.
That's
Rico
okay.
Wade
All
was,
right.
It basically was the front man, spokesperson for us, you know what I'm saying, CEO type cat, you know what I'm saying. And he's 1/3 of organized noise, Rico Wade, Ray Murray, and Sleepy Brown.
Yeah.
And wherever he live at, that's the dungeon. So we got thrown out the apartments. So at the time, we had to get somewhere else. And we had a little studio over there by, you remember Jelly Beans?
Absolutely.
I had a little studio over there by Jelly Beans. So Rico said, well, since we got to move to this house, and my mom said I had to pay the rent, so I got thrown out.
Sound about right.
We ain't gonna be able to keep the studio or whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we put the studio in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it had this crazy, basement that when you go down the stairs, it looked like it's unfinished. It had the dirt, had the pipes coming from the ceiling and all of that. So like, man, this look like a dungeon or something, So that's why we started calling it the dungeon.
Now, did which doctor came up with the Dungeon Family name, though, didn't he?
Well, he came up with Dungeon Family, but,
Right.
but that's because we was already calling it the dungeon.
There you go. Okay.
Just his crib.
Yeah.
The studio was the dungeon just because of the way it looked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Witch Doctor was the one who coined
Shout out
the
to
actual
Doc.
term.
Yeah.
Dungeon Family. You know what I'm saying? On that song Every Day is a Holiday.
Yeah.
That's the first time that phrase was recorded on wax. When he said Dungeon Family. That's the first time you heard that actually, on a song.
So talk about what I was talking about earlier. Talk about the sound, the organized noise sound. Like, how did that come? And give them the history on that.
Well, you had Sleepy, who had that funk sound. His father is Jimmy Brown from Brick.
Right.
And he grew up around a lot of that funk sound. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you had Ray, he was on the hip hop tip. You had Rico on the ghetto tip. So all three of those together made one kind of a roux, like a stew of a sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we be down there, man, and just Ray was like beat after beat after beat, just he's like a machine with it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And cats be sitting on the stairs, writing rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And then you had all 12, 13 cats. You know what I'm saying? Between Outkast, Goody, myself, Wish Dr. Cool Breeze, Backbone, all them. Everybody had their own sound.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like you just heard all kind of, different sound, but it was just like the vibe was just so real and funky. It was like you say, it was a family vibe. That's the reason Doc came up with Dungeon Family. He was like, this is more of a family. This ain't like a crew,
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of brothers just, living in one house.
Yep.
Not enough room,
Yep.
And shout out to Beatrice Wade, because if it weren't for her, we wouldn't have been able to do it, because she allowed us to come in there and disrupt her house like that.
Absolutely. I remember you telling me a tale back in the day. You was like, a lot of the sounds you hear in organized noise music was sounds they kept from like water dripping into the machine. Remember you said that?
Well, it wasn't that water was dripping to the machine.
It was something they just kind of kept
It
that sound.
just that's how we came up with on Backbone. You know, the Dungeon Rats.
Yeah.
Cause you'll be upstairs chilling,
right?
And next thing you know, you hear the beat machine just kick in or something.
Okay.
The beat machine just come on.
Yeah.
Or you'll hear the key, you know, something like that. You go down there and look, you don't see nothing. So niggas like, it's possessed.
It's that magic down there.
Man, it's a rat. You know, something down there. Right. Scared itself off after you stepped on the machine. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the Dungeon Rats come from. But it wasn't like that. But it was all kind of blunt guts and ashes all over the machine.
I know it. I know, yeah.
Graffiti painted all over it, you know what I'm saying? So it just had that kind of a vibe. It was more of a broken, worn, used. You know, it wasn't like you coming down the studio all pristine. It was like they using this bad boy, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So speaking of the music, you know, how does Big Rube feel like? What are your thoughts about the new generation of hip hop, and are you good with where it seems to be going?
Yeah, I'm all right. I mean, you know, you got plenty of cats with some good stuff.
Yeah. It's
just like it's always been. You got some whack cats, you got some good cats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just all about what they put in the forefront.
Right.
You know,
right.
It's a lot of cats with some good music.
Some of your favorite new artists?
I'm cool with like Chance the Rapper is cool.
Yeah. I like Chance.
There's a lot of cats that's cool. You know, I like Future. He ain't quite new no more, but you know.
Right. Future. And for those that don't know, that's Rico's cousin.
Right.
So we talked about earlier.
There's cats I like. I can't remember a lot of these cats' names, boy.
Look at her. She's still looking like
them names. Put it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because them names.
Johnny Overwatch at IusedToRap.com. You know what I'm saying? You like Facebook ad thing. You know, some of these cats' names hard to remember, but I mean, you know,
just add baby to it.
Yeah.
That's what they doing. The baby, his baby, your baby, mama
47,
baby.
Talking about Lil.
Right.
Yeah, you still got Lil on your
still
name.
Lil, nigga.
You still Lil.
You're right.
You got grandkids.
You ain't Lil no more, nigga. Change it up.
You need to change. You ain't Lil no more.
Well, shout out to Bow Wow, because Bow Wow did that.
Bow Wow the first one to do
it. Yeah. Lil Bow Wow.
Soon as he got 21, he's like, you gonna take that Lil off of them.
No doubt.
Bow Wow, he took off the Lil, but he's still playing on planes.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I saw him in the
don't.
picture the other day. He looking full and stuff. I'm like, okay, Bow Wow, I see you with your grown man on.
And as soon as you see him, I had a chance to interview him last year. As soon as I see him, I said, hey, Lil Bow Wow. I was going to say, hey, Lil Bow Wow. Like, we looking eye to eye. Yeah. You gonna be Lil Bow Wow. Always Lil Bow Wow. Till you grow taller than me, because I'm 5 feet tall.
The man can't do nothing about the man short, man.
I'm sorry. You know what? Short person to short person. Nobody. They call me Lil Short, Lil Lady. You know what? Lil Bow Wow. I said what I said.
So, Ru, let me ask you a question. As an artist, you know, sometimes, you know, we get to a point. I know I do. You know, making this music, whatever, man. You get to a point where sometimes you might want to just say, you know what, man. Especially hearing, like, I ain't talking about the new rappers that we respect, but some of this other stuff. Do you ever get to a point, man, where you just be like, you know what, I'm cool. I'm just gonna walk away from it.
No, because you know, I love it so much. You know what I'm saying. Plus, if you walk away from it, that's one more dope cat that's, you know what I'm saying, ain't in the mix, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's one more dope cat that's away from it.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it like I need to stay around and help it, you know, thrive. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's, you know, if I get to the point where it's just kind of mentoring or being involved in it in some way, because I'm working on a new project now with
that's what I was gonna ask you. Yeah, how that's going?
You remember Esperanza from Society Soul?
Yeah. Well, explain Society Soul. A lot of people, y'all gotta know the history of this thing, man. Explain to who was in Society Soul and how that popped out.
Society Soul was basically organized. You know, it was just Rico, Ray, and Sleepy.
Yeah.
Myself and Esperanza. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It was the first neo soul group. They didn't even really have neo soul until we came out. They had to come with a category because artists started coming out on that tip. You know what I'm saying? We came out in like 94, 95. Had an album called Brainchild.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was me, the poet. Sleepy was the lead singer. And Esperanza was the lead female singer. And Rico and Ray was music. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like a hip hop, funk, soul ensemble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all together. You know what I'm saying? Spoken word. You know, all of it together. You know. And like I say, it kind of was heading off that neo soul movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember Society of Soul.
And well, me and Esperanza got a new project we're working on called R&R Legends.
Yeah.
Which is like Rube and Ronnie Legends, and we got like a lot of features from cats that we feel like was legends, but not necessarily famous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not necessarily get they shine like that or whatever,
Right,
but
right,
people that we know in the industry that's dope.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of features and stuff in them, so we working on. We just shot a video for the first single, and we just moving on, pushing on, trying to get this thing going. You know what I'm saying?
So I have a question, but I'm gonna wait till we come back. And it's a question about the mentorship. I'm glad you all brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm gonna wait until we get back. And I know you all are calling, so we appreciate it. We're gonna get to you. We're definitely gonna get to your call so that you can call in and make your shots out, your questions. So we'll be right back. It's the Epiphany Suite right here on IBNX Radio. I'm Miss Shala.
I'm Jaws Life.
And we'll be right back.
Yeah.
There's a fine line, baby, I'm on it. There's a fine line between love and hate. You see, can't wait too late, but baby, I'm on it. There's a fine line between love and hate. You see, can't wait too late, but baby, I'm on it. Can't worry about what a nigga think I see, and that's liberation, and baby, I want it. Can't worry about what another nigga think, now that's liberation, and baby, I want it. Let me hear it, let me hear it, let me hear it over, let me hear it. How many times I sit back and contemplate, fresh off the day, but I'm telling my story. My relationship with my folks is give and take, and I done took so much, not giving my glory. To have a choice to be who you want to be is left up to me, and my mama them told me. I say to have a choice to be who you want to be is left up to me, and my mama them told me. I'm so tired, been so long, struggling, hopelessly searching for the day. I sacrifice every breath I breathe to make you believe I give my life away. Oh Lord, I'm so tired, I'm so tired. My feet feel like I walk most of the road on my own. All on my own. We alive, but we ain't living. That's why I'm giving up till it's gone, 'cause I don't wanna be alone. I don't wanna be alone. If anything I can say, help you find your way. Touch your soul, make it whole. It's same for you and I. Million goes by that I don't believe we can die. But I can feel it in the wind, beginning or the end. But people, keep your head to the sky.
Shake that load off, 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 shake that load off. Shake that load off, 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 shake that load off.
Smoke in your face, you're a superstar. Niggas hang around of who you are. You get a lot of love 'cause of what you got. Say they happy for you, but they really not. You sell a lot of records and you roll the bins. Fall up in the spot, now you're losing friends. All you wanna do is give the world your heart. Record label try to make it compromise your art. You make $1 million, make $1 million more. First class fraud, treat you like a nigga pole. You wanna say wait, but you're scared to ask. Your world starts spinning and it's moving fast. Try to stay sane, it's the price of fame. Spending your life trying to numb the pain. You shake that load off and sing your song. Liberate the minds, then you go on home.
I must admit, they planted a lot of things in the brains and the veins of my strain. Makes it hard to refrain from the host of cocaine, from them whores from the flame, from a post in the game. Makes it hard to maintain focus. Then from the Glock rounds and lockdowns and burials, the seeds that sowed get devoured by the same locusts. Cause it's a hard road to hoe if your ass don't move and the rain don't fall and the ground is dry, but the roots are strong, so some survive. To your surprise, now my voice they cries. You got more juice than Zeus, slinging lightning trying to frighten plains dwellers of the Serengeti, but get beheaded when you falsely dreaded. Melanin, silicone, and collagen injected. Dissecting my pride, who the one gonna get it started? We be the lion-hearted, without infanticide. It's like that red Sprite, you can't imagine, unless you're looking at the canvas of life, not through the peephole of mortality. Single-minded mentality, getting over on loopholes, getting paid twofold on technicalities. Clicking your heels, scared to voice how you feel, packing steel. Picking cotton from the killing fields with no total. I don't think we in Kansas, no moto. Midwest or dirty South, clean dress or dirty mouth. Whether robbing preachers or killing poor righteous teachers. You a scared demon, shouldn't be allowed to spread semen. And your cowardly lines never define the jackals of Babel. Running with they pack, tail between your legs. Though the mane on your head say the story. As you downplay your glory, cackling, helping the shackling of your brethren happen. Just by rapping. Libertad, libertad, libertad.
And liberation is what it is.
You know
that
what?
Woo.
I got one question for you. Ask yours.
What? What you mean?
How that song come about?
Weed? Because
Well,
that's what I want to do is
walked
drink
in
and
the
smoke.
studio.
Yeah,
I walked in the studio.
I wanna drink and smoke right now.
Stankonia, right? And I heard the beat playing, CeeLo and Dre them all in there. And he's like, yo, we got this song right here. You want to get on it, throw a verse on the end or whatever?
That's how I do it.
And I said, bet. You know what I'm saying? I throw a verse on there. And I walked in and I had the verse. I pulled out my paper and like kind of looking through there, see what I had. And I said, I got a little piece of something right here, and just wrote the rest, kind of punched up. And then laid it down. But I was like, how long this song is? They like about 7, 8 minutes. I was like, that we is, cause we could get up, get out about 8 minutes. We got a
That's
few
a
on
bottle
there.
song.
Yeah.
Liberation is a bottle
Yeah,
song.
we got a few of them things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's so many of us, sometimes you have to have your good 6, 7 minutes song,
That's them real songs. That's how Prince them used to do it.
Yeah,
back
man,
in
you
the
gotta
day,
go on
man.
and get a nigga time.
You can't cut it off.
By the time you get 2 or 3 moves in on the dance floor, the song be going off. You know what I mean? All your 2.5 minute songs.
Yeah.
12 bar verses, 2 verses.
Yeah. And
It's
ain't
like,
no
man, I need 3 16s and 3 hooks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
At
no
least.
law for a single, man.
AKA the long brothers,
And
not
that
the
ain't-
short brothers.
and
The
that
long
ain't-
brothers say thank you
Yeah.
for them 8 minutes. They needed
Because
those.
it used to be 5 minutes was the average time of a song.
Right.
Now it's about 3.
3 and 30 for a single.
Yeah.
Yeah, that what they say.
Because they ain't got no attention span no more. Nobody want to pay attention. You can't get a cat to pay attention for 5 minutes, I feel like my thing jamming, I put on number 10, you're going to listen to the whole thing, you know what I'm saying?
I think you can do that though with that music.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
if
with
it's good
Liberation,
enough-
we didn't think nothing of it
Right.
or anything like that. Even though we sitting here in the studio, you like, you can run to the store, and we still like, no, we're gonna sit here. And last week I sang every bit of it,
Yeah, she
out of
did.
tune and everything. I don't care.
I sat here and took 8 minutes of that torture.
Look, if he can take it from the Falcons and the Braves, he can take it from me.
Yeah, and I done took it from them.
You know
I'm talking bad about the Falcons.
Yeah, he could take it from the Hawks. He can take it from me.
Yeah, you can talk about the Hawks. Don't talk about the Falcons.
Hey, don't make me.
I'm talking about all of them.
Nah, you
all
gotta
of
leave
them.
Falcons
But
alone.
no, I do. Big Rube.
rough,
And now this is where I drop
Come
my
on now,
pen
them
at.
dirty bird. Now, leave
Them
them alone.
dirty chickens have done y'all wrong.
Bird.
Y'all in emotional. Y'all have emotional PTSD from them
Nah, I
Falcons.
ain't got emotional PTSD. I know you lose some, you win some.
They lose all of them.
I can't wait. They don't lose them all. Let me tell you something. When you in the Super Bowl and cats talking junk to you that didn't make it to the Super Bowl, I don't pay no attention to that because it's 32 teams and we better than 30 of them. You know what I'm saying? So.
But see, my team is University of Alabama, so we win all the time. So that's
I
we
understand.
different.
Yeah.
But that's college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But,
that's college, so we a little different.
I'm just saying, like Georgia, they win. But my point is,
Them puppies do.
come on now, you just keep disrespecting. Keep disrespecting.
You
all
gonna
the
stop
teams.
disrespecting that. It's 2/8 time folk up here now.
Yeah, now just-
Now the shade can go over there. I'm through morning.
Every team now, goddamn.
Right. You gonna throw in the
She
yellow
gonna be
jackets and all
The
that.
Fahrenheit Panthers ain't junk,
They play. That's who they need to
Tri-City
recruit, though.
Bulldog.
In all
She finna talk
fairness,
bad about every team.
Every team.
no. In all
Your little
fairness, I
league
said
team,
go get
Big
them.
Hill ain't nothing, you know what
I told them to go
later
get them
disrespect
though.
to Ben Hill, boy.
Yeah,
12 and
I'm
under.
over there now. I tell you, I'm over there now.
That
Right there.
disrespect to 12 and under.
Right there.
I told them that's who they need to go get because that's what they
120
play is
pounds.
little league football. I said go get the little leaguers. That's who I told them to go get. I did. But speaking of young people, before the break we were talking about mentorship as far as with the younger artists and everything. As far as being, because by all means you're a king, you're an OG in the game.
Thank you.
How important is mentorship is to make sure that you reach back and get the next generation and to teach them?
It's the utmost importance because it's like when we were younger, we had cats that was older that used to, even if it's just giving a good word to a cat, even if you ain't just hands-on like that, it's people that I looked up to when I was younger that I respected that were older, and that when they gave us something to cling to, a good word to something to go in with it with some of the experience and knowledge, it was appreciated. A lot of times you might feel like it's not appreciated as an older cat once you get older, but you have to understand how rowdy you were when you were young. You know what I'm saying? And remember how it was. We used to be like, man, when I was 17, 18, if you was 29, 30, man, what is old joker talking about?
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's how we was. But
That's the worst thing in the world, to forget that you was that person.
Don't-
Use that
don't-
age,
Don't
yes.
forget about
Yeah.
what it was to be a youth.
Right.
Whether it was 12 or 15 or
whatever.
18. You got to remember what it's just like when people are always talking about what these kids, they're like, man, you used to get in trouble when you were little, stop flexing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But the thing is to try to give them some guidance and give them something just so that they're going in with a informed, perspective. You know what I'm saying? And when they go in with that informed perspective, at least they can kind of recognize stuff as it comes at them. And then you never know. You keep putting it. It's like when you talking about the water soaking and beat machine.
Yeah.
If you put it on them enough, some of it will sink in.
It does.
Bro, you said it. You told me that though. You don't remember that?
I do not
You told me
remember that.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, I probably know why. Shout out to Ray.
I do not remember about the water.
Right. Shout out to Ray Murray.
I probably said water dripping from the pipes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just let it be driven down in the beat machine.
No, I'm saying.
Tampa, the MP cost 2,000.
I sold up every bit of knowledge. Cause shout out to Ray Murray, man, who actually brought me in. Yeah, from on Dungeon East. You know what I'm saying?
Yoda.
But Yoda told me. I mean, I think we was over there. Because it was Dungeon East and then wherever Rico lived.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then, I remember you saying that you was like, yeah, the water was dripping from the pipe and organized noise, instead of, trying to do away with it, they actually, some of the sounds you hear Outkast's first album is some of that, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, what it is organized. They organized the noise, You see, what it was. The original organized noise was actually a singing group that they were working on.
Right, I do know that.
It's a female singing group.
Right.
And they had weird voices.
Right.
So it was like, we're going to call y'all organized noise, but then they couldn't keep it situated. So we're going to say, we're going to call our production organized noise. But it was because of a lot of the style and technique and the sound they used was weird sound. And you brought it together. You had Sleepy with that funky sound. You had Ray with more of an East Coast hip-hop sound. And you had Rico
with the ghetto.
With the crazy ghetto and the weird rhythm.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And the sound you hear, it's just like Dre said, watching ceiling fan go around trying to catch that feeling. It's like, I don't care if it's train tracks, whatever. All kind of little noise and stuff.
Yeah.
And feedback or whatever. We try to use it.
We
try to incorporate it,
It's a whole big, like to watch Ray them make music from scratch. It's amazing.
It's
man.
a production.
Yeah, it's actually because you got beat makers, then you got producers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
real
saying?
musicians, you know. What
and you got and they always use real musicians. Like they Stank on, they bring people all the time. All that stuff is live instrumentation. You know what I mean?
We mixed the hip hop, using beat machines and stuff, along with people who played bass guitars. And horns and strings or whatever. We incorporate and marry those two together so that you have a warm kind of a sultry southern
melodic
stickiness, melodic to it.
And if y'all
at the same time, you give it that hardcore edge. You know what I'm saying? So you marry those two together, and that's where you get the organized noise.
And for y'all, speaking of organized noise, if you haven't seen the Art of Organized Noise on Netflix,
check that.
Check
dope.
that out. Yeah, and also Hip Hop Evolution.
It made me talk
the Dirty
South and use 8 seconds, but go on check that out.
Yeah, you know how they do it, bro.
and bottom line,
45 minutes. They kept by 8 seconds. I said, man, I could have talked for 8 seconds.
I could have told you something. I could have sent a text for that, nigga.
I could call y'all on the phone.
Yeah.
You allow me to get high. You know what I'm saying? I could have came on the phone.
Yeah.
Phone that in.
And Hip Hop Evolution dope, too.
I hadn't seen that, but I did see that organized. But let's be very, very clear.
When I get to house.
Yo, I love it.
I
love it.
What did I say? Before Good and Mob, before Good and Mob, got really back together. That was a prayer I lifted up.
Good and Mob and Wu-Tang.
My next one was the Dungeon Family and Wu-Tang to do a concert, and they called it the Power in Numbers Tour. Ooh.
On that note,
that's a lot of power.
Yes,
boy.
we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a break. And before we take the break, let's be very, very clear.
Man,
as far as Dungeon Family is concerned, that they are, let's be very clear. They are pioneers.
Absolutely.
In the sound of the South. You cannot deny it. You cannot say anything bad about it. There's nothing like that sound. A lot of y'all lost your virginity. Yeah. A lot of you got drunk off of that. Okay.
She know about
a lot of HBCUs right now. You have played those. So shut up. Don't judge me. You know what I'm saying?
She did mention Alizé.
You know what I'm saying? But just merely let's make sure that because we don't want to wait till one of them passes. We don't want to wait until they're not here. We're gonna go ahead and give them credit right now where they're alive and can hear it. So make sure that anytime that you see anybody from Dungeon Family and you hear the music, you retweet it. All of you Southern cats that are down here rapping right now, understand it's not by accident.
Right.
It's not by accident. Somebody laid the foundation. Somebody set the tone. Somebody had to go in and say, you know what, we stepping up and we changing it. And that's why you're able to do what you want to do, regardless if it's, regardless if it's mumble or not. We might not understand it, but we're going to twerk to it anyway. We'll be right back. It's the Epiphany Suite right here on IBNX Radio.
The year was 1970. A stalwart civil rights leader by the name of Charles W. Cherry Sr., alongside Ralph Abernathy, led a march in Daytona Beach, Florida, protesting that America was spending billions of dollars going to the moon while budget cuts had been made in social programs like food stamps. Hence the sign used as the cover of Georgia Flag's project.
Hungry kids can't eat moon rocks. How you walking on craters? We need tube socks. Tell the government we need a block cheese fat. Just trying to eat and turn vegans not popular yet. Has no excuse. Everyone should have a house, an apartment at least that they could walk about. Feeling proud about placemats. Welcome home. Now under some bridge, transportation is on. Sit alone in my four-corner room staring at candles. When will this administration dismantle? Every press conference should air on Animal Channel. His whole team just a gang, just missing the flannels. I promised my Uncle Charles these bars here. And his wife just turned 90, she's still around here. The Lord told me give this gift to the family's ear. For 28 days and I am not leaving this year.
Just like you,
come on, son.
We are important too.
Yeah.
Just like you, we are important too. More than a bunch of pride.
And your question might be for what? I'm on my Joey bag, Jawsy good, but King Uncle Charles equals King Tut to us. A Black Panther before the sales, marvelous. Superhero to the ghetto. James Evans Jr. pick up the phone, holla cello. Man of dignity, upright orchestra cello. Michelle told you, rest in power, good fellow. Good fellow, good fellow, good fellow. Man, I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. My bones in harmony with thugs, that's why they love Charles. My flaws, my God, Ray Charles, he don't see him. Eraser board with the devil records and I believe him. But USA, you got some blood on your fingers. And you will not detour my son from being a singer. He gon' be good like that pick at the perfect angle. To us a star is born with or without your spangle. I respect dude. Yeah, respect to Royce the 5'9", but I'm 6'2" with mines. 6'2" with lines. In the South we don't enunciate. I'm a giant, that's giant. Y'all looking up to dudes who look up to my shoes. Whack rapper defiant, my spit's initiated. Jumped in by the pen, now pen is calibrated. Celebrate unless you hate it. What I don't understand is how the ones in the hood losing they man. Hood, why ain't nobody bail out Suge? Make your bed, you gotta change them sheets, let's get to it.
Y'all hear? I'm muting. And welcome back to the Epiphany Suite. I had to tell people about them sounds on break. I'm Miss Shala.
I'm Jay Well.
And on God. So we had somebody on the line who I hadn't told to stop talking.
Right. Come on, man. Behave, man.
Act right.
Right.
It is the person who has broken his promise to us over and over again. We got Big Rube in the studio and on the phone. Tell us your name. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. You got 20 seconds. Who's on the line?
This is Juan from College Park.
College Park checking in. Yeah.
CP.
Somebody said Juan. They said you got that name of the name of the deceiver. Juan, Jacob, same thing. What's going on, Juan?
Hey,
Hey, Juan. But we thirsty,
But
though.
you know what?
What's up?
Well, hey, it's all good. You know, and I got what I got. And I was supposed to be there this evening. And I'm sorry I didn't make it. But, hey, shout out to Big Rube. And always, Shayla, you know what I'm saying?
Miss Shyla?
The bomb. Charles, y'all are like Papa.
Already. What's
Man,
up, family?
one of my favorite artists, man.
Yeah,
If
man.
you don't know him, you gotta get to him.
Yeah. Appreciate you, boy.
You gotta get to that man.
Juan, you been sipping on the supply?
I'm just saying, man, like.
He ain't call it party. He been sipping.
He been sipping, I think so.
Yeah, that
I
nigga
went to
sipping.
Atlanta, they're high school. Hey, Ruth, get the Charles.
Huh?
Get the Charles of life.
Hey, you know me and Rule got a records together, man. On that life offering.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
That life offering.
Yeah, that life offering dope, boy. We put it
I
up the other
just
day.
said joint last week.
Yeah, that life offering was stupid.
Hey, yeah, well,
Juan, I know you probably got it too. You've been down since day one, man.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Hey, you got a question? You got a question for Rube? What's your question for Rube though?
Rube,
Yo.
my question for you, when you gonna put it down?
When a new album dropping?
You say when? You say when?
Yeah, for you.
Well, I got a project that I'm working on right now that we gonna try to come out with by spring, but we just shot a video for the single, and we're gonna put a little single and stuff out top of the year. Got it for you. Got it coming.
Okay.
It's called R&R Legends, Unconditional.
I think I'm on that joint. Am I not? Y'all gonna put the record on that? What y'all
Yeah,
gonna do?
we still got you coming. We got to mix that song.
That one with Kid?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, Juan, we sure appreciate you calling. And again, we appreciate you listening every week. We still a little thirsty, but you know what? It's okay because right now, Jaws off
Don't be
Cascade.
acting like that, Shayla.
Miss Shyla?
Cause I
Who's Shayla? I don't see. You already. Who is Shayla?
I got you.
Correct me.
I sent it on your Instagram page. I got it.
See, he gonna be one of them callers when it's bye, Juan. We got to go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Thanks
boy.
for calling, baby. We'll talk to you next week, okay?
Peace.
Bye, y'all.
All right, boy.
All right, yeah. See what I mean?
Yeah.
See, that's the mess I'm talking about.
He might have been up through that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But
had a few
he was on point though.
few
He knew what
swigs.
time it was.
Yeah, you do.
He had a few swigs. So, Big Rube, since you're sitting in with us, here at the Epiphany Suite, we are very, we are not anti anything, but
Right.
we're very, very much so pro-black. We are black AF.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so one, we're going to start off on a positive note. We're going to say congratulations to Safari and Erica Mina. They got married this week. So shout out to love and possibilities and babies and all that good stuff.
Right.
So then we're going to move on because that's just what we do. Dallas. Dallas. Let me tell you what y'all not going to do. Y'all just not going to do that. What y'all not going to do is tell petty lies. Okay? I'm going to be very, very clear. Dallas police, you not going to tell petty lies. And then what you're not going to do is piss on us and tell us that it's rain. All right? So Dallas police are now claiming that Joshua Brown, a key witness in Killer Amber, and she's always going to be known to me as Killer Amber, in the Killer Amber murder trial, was shot and killed in a drug deal gone wrong. Brown was killed, allegedly, this is what they're telling us, Brown was killed after an argument with one of 3 men from Louisiana who had met him in Dallas for a drug purchase. Assistant Chief Avery Moore told reporters, "You need to quit, Chief Avery Moore, because you shouldn't have let them they don't pay you enough to tell them type of petty lies. Y'all didn't even do that. Y'all put that straight out of a remix of New Jack City."
Right.
A conversation between Brown and Thaddeus Green, 22, they're saying it escalated to a physical altercation in which Brown allegedly shot and wounded Jacarius Mitchell, 20, according to Moore. Green then shot Brown twice, police said. Green took a backpack from Brown as well as the gun used to wound Mitchell. Moore went on to insist that Joshua Brown's death was not connected to his testimony in Killer Amber's murder trial for the shooting death of Botham Jean. Now, I don't know about you two gentlemen, but I'm calling BS. Media on your phone. Okay. I'm calling BS. That's just what I'm saying. Is that I'm calling BS. Killer Amber. He was shot in the mouth and the chest. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that I condone drug dealing, but I'm just letting you know I know a few dope boys. I'm gonna tell you something. What they don't do is going to testify in a in a high profile trial where they're going to be on camera.
Right.
So for that reason and that reason alone, Miss Shyla is calling BS. What say you, gentlemen?
Yeah.
It sounds like some bull.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go and agree.
Yeah, I'm calling BS.
I'm like Bernie Mac, some of that old bull.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
It is, man.
It's what it is.
That's garbage.
Yeah, that's what you're not finna do. So for that, Dallas, what we're gonna tell you is that you're gonna get creative in your lives. You're not gonna just sit there and tell us that they came up.
A lazy lie.
A lazy lie. And ain't nothing worse than a lazy liar.
Yeah, you can at least put some energy into it.
Only thing worse than a lazy liar is a lazy lover. And that's a whole nother show for another day.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Miss Shayla, boy, you can't. Yeah, I better watch out for her.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing no worse than a lazy liar than a lazy lover. But this right here, Killer Amber. One, you should have told your people don't do that. Because where you finna go is with the homies.
But what about the sentence, though?
You know what? So here's my thing on that. I understand the brother hugging her because that could be part of his healing process. It's like, I can't hold this hate for you.
I had no problem with forgiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no
but
problem with
the
that.
judge hugging her and the other bailiff combing her hair.
Yeah, that's...
Let me tell you something. If anybody could have cussed him out that day.
I was just telling her last week, you see, y'all got to understand, man. It ain't about black and white when it comes to them police. Law enforcement, they're brotherhood. That's blue. They don't care. Police don't care. Like,
listen, I want to tell a ma'am, if judge,
police stick together. Period.
Judge Fool and bailiff maid. Judge Fool, if you don't get your ass back on the stand.
They law enforcement. They stick together.
And I'll be fair.
I'm just saying that's just the truth.
10 years though. Come on now.
10 years is nothing. 10 years is nothing.
For that.
And I can appreciate the mom. The mama said, "No, I ain't ready to hug her."
Right.
Just be real with it.
Yeah, but do you all, and I asked this because you all know who follow the show or follow me on social media. Y'all know when it comes to black men, if God created anything better than the black man, he kept it for himself. I said what I said. If he kept anything, like black men have a power that no other man has. They can walk into the room and evoke emotion. 7 different emotions in 14 different people.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's just what they are. It's the stock of who they are. So I'm very passionate when it comes to that. So let me ask you all, when you all, as far as the state of law enforcement, as far as the state of what we've seen over the years transpire, and also being artists, because a lot of times you all will be stereotyped as being because we talking about that earlier, or being in crime and stuff like that. Like that's not my testimony when it comes to not taking care of your kids and all that. That's all I know. Every black man that I know take care of their kids, active, good dudes, generally good dudes. Like matter of fact, I'm a little upset with y'all too good, because now when I'm trying to date, it's hard because now he got a whole resume he got to go up against. Right. That's another story for another day, because the wind is changing. The wind is changing. So what I want to do is we're going to take a break, and when we come back, I want to talk to you all as artists and as black men first, but also as artists, as the things that have transpired that we've seen as far as social injustice, racism, and things like that, and how are you all choosing to teach your children or your sons, your nephews, or whoever you do mentor to. Okay. And that's what we're going to talk about when we get back. This is the Epiphany Suite right here on IBNX Radio. You can find us on the channel of ATL's Next 100. I'm Miss Shyla.
I'm Jay Well.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
I done went through just about 2 bags of tissues, baby, and you're looking keep going in circles, circles, round and round. And why you doing me so wrong? I just keep holding you down. I feel so stupid, foolish, loving you this way. But what can I say? But I wanna go, but I keep coming back, going in circles, circles, round and round. And why you doing me so wrong? I just keep holding you down. You're so stupid, so foolish, loving you this way. But what can I say? But I wanna go, but I keep coming back.
Peace, this your boy Jaws of Life, and you are listening to IVXRadio.com. Keep listening.
Ain't no super heavyweight bouts with feudal everyday doubts. They strive so hard to be stars, but I'm respected, son. Measure your songs and bars with mine and metric tons. Got my spine invested in this. I do my best to win this, cause treachery is endless. I break before I bend. Know that without King Kong to pummel. You never hear quite the same rumble in your lame jungle.
Never has ever remembered in one crew been so diverse. Trying to outdo the last verse that I burst, that is my curse. Your knight in rhyming armor, sentimentalist slay all grand dragons. Grab the sharpest number 2, then I'm stabbing. Somebody let me hold a number 2 pencil cause they test me. Somebody let me hold a number 2 pencil cause they test me.
I fly through the night, yeah. Missing ball with some Sprite. Lyrics we put inside ya. Listen to these ATL riders. Keep your head straight. The streets full of snakes. Slithering, making deals, delivering. That weed got you shivering. Paranoia. 1500, go to the lawyer. After paying his rent, dollars and cents. Stealing big bulls, put up a fence. We're moving on till the crew is on.
Okay, here you go. They call me Sugar Baby Shout Low. I'm 1-4. The mic said G-double-O-D and I ain't either M and the O.
Fact don't change to your brain, pistol and they gon' bang. Plus drain you like some foliage that on the road. You know, get it touch with your clothes.
Tell me home, anybody disrespect my zone, we gon' get it on till we get it gone. In your mind, get it right if you get it wrong, or you gon' get something
I
to get
did
it
fire
wrong.
with the right thing, cop pick skull spitting, get rid of figure, looking at your cheese out of shows. I'm out there trying to roll all over your feet. Back in the way, room song. Think of a spot, we keep it all day. Top for the line, spot, stop. I think they'll carry so like to the lead. I'm a
Look here, been here, this year. Get one of the spies to lay it down round here. Gold and the platinum all over the walls. If you ever check the books, yo, it had big falls. Laid it down hard more than one time. Yo, I hit it, get it gone, now I'm out of mine. Went from hood after 30s to the hunters spoke. People still talking about the last rhyme I wrote. 87 was the year that I first stepped in. I'm hollering at Big E, doing time in the pen. I say,
when there's no boys, I crept in, stepping all over your best friend. No back in, the lyrical lessons and smoked out sessions. The young and the rest, some of the best in the dirty south and Midwestern hemisphere. They wanna beat us here, the plan to be on. I go run these verses and make you see this here. Try to dock it, I put my plug off in they good socket. No, the D to the F is gon' forever rock it, lock it down.
The teach that's for Timo, who's known as a teacher. Southwest young brother bringing the pain through your speaker. It's like a disease to feed for the cheese you need. I'm up in ease and feeling exhibited chilling while dealing with the devil himself. Increase my wealthy, more than 10 times the average minimum wage. Honest graduate, these days are changing rapidly. That he tax me, creatively maximized with proper investment. Can't be hesitant with them dead president. Or you lose, or you can lose your cash, but don't choose. Whatever time they're from behind the screen, whatever time they're from behind the screen,
I know a whole lot of brothers in the rap game, but most of them are in it for the shiny things. They wanna snatch all 10, maybe stack about 4. They wanna live in the house but don't want no grass to grow. See, what you need to do is learn the tricks of the trade. Go to work, put it down, and then get paid. If only 2 of us gon' get caught for making a sale. I'm one, and if you the other, bruh, I can't tell. Ain't nobody that can come in and get in his zone. Trying to kill 4 birds with about 15 stones. The C stands for Cool Breeze, who's known as the champ. Freddie Calhoun, the coolest cutter at camp. Hey, my ones and my twos got your whole town shook. You better listen to your corner and watch for the hook. The C stands for Cool Breeze, who's known as the champ. Freddie Calhoun, the coolest cutter at camp. Hey, my ones and my twos got your whole town shook. You better listen to your corner and watch for the hook. You better listen to your corner and watch for the hook. You better listen to your corner and watch for the hook. The C stands for Cool Breeze, who's known as the champ. Freddie Calhoun, the coolest cutter at camp. Hey, my ones and my twos got your whole town shook. You better listen to your corner and watch for the hook. The C stands for Cool Breeze, who's known as the champ. Freddie Calhoun, the coolest cutter at camp. Hey, my ones and my twos got your whole town shook. You better listen to your corner and watch for the hook. You better listen to your corner and watch for the hook. You better listen to your corner and watch for the hook.
Killer Amber. You better listen to your corner
and watch for
the hook. It's the Epiphany Suite right here on IDNX Radio. I'm Miss Shala.
And I'm JOL. What's happening?
And we have, before the break, we were talking about what we were talking about. Before I get you all, you gentlemen, to answer what you need to answer, yo, we got somebody who turned 21 this week.
Yeah, shout out to my kinfolk over there, boy, my engineer. Look at it.
Dad, hey!
Over there trying to be more than 21.
Over there, he is legal.
He
is legal, and he is growing.
Show enough.
I will say, as far as I have not seen a young man take the feedback that I give in a better way.
Yeah.
Because I give feedback. Like I don't sugarcoat.
Yeah, sometimes it be harsh too sometimes.
It does.
She be forgetting 21. You know what I mean?
And he was 20.
Yeah.
I do. I give him feedback. That mean, but
he take it though. He
takes it like a champ. He applies it.
Right? Yeah.
He takes it like a champ. I could not be more proud and more honored that God chose to place him in our path.
Right.
As far as making sure, y'all make sure when me and Jaws of Life get through with him, he gonna be one of the dopest out there.
Yeah, cause then we tune our own horn, but we give him that wisdom every week that you need.
Every week, whether it's women.
He'll say it though. He'll let us know.
Yeah.
He left about here one time kind of wet-eyed, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was
He's
like,
I needed that.
Like, man, I needed that. Man. I'm like, damn, dog, what you say?
And we wouldn't hug him or nothing.
Yeah,
we looking at him like, yeah.
Yeah, you need.
Yeah,
you did need.
You needed that. We know you did.
Yeah.
But to say that we are so pleased to have him as part of the team.
Yeah,
so we want to wish him a beautiful,
Happy
beautiful.
Birthday, man. We got you, bro. What you like? What's your favorite restaurant, man? Go to.
What the hell?
That nigga said, go to Corral. Why you on that Social Security special?
Yeah, boy, he young.
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna do that for him.
We are. We're gonna take him. Go to Corral on a gift card.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna take him.
Take him to a real restaurant.
No, he won't.
He won't go to Corral.
He won't go to Corral. Now you want to go to Corral?
Go to Corral. Got they got an eye steak.
I don't eat off buffets. You know that, right? It's too many hands go in it. I'm bougie. It's too many hands go in it.
That's why I get the steak. The only person, the chef, cut it off for you.
Oh yeah.
Chef be back there with that white hat.
Yeah, I don't need food that.
Don't let him cut it if it ain't got no little spot on it though. Yeah, little dent. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Don't let the chef cut your steak if it ain't got that little dent right there.
Yeah, nah, I don't fool with that though.
If the chef ain't got 2 jobs, don't let him cut it.
I don't fool the buffets.
You got at least 2 jobs.
Yeah, nah, y'all, I only food the buffet.
Before I let him cut, I was like, what you doing after this? Like, I gotta go to work. Go ahead and give me that slide. Go and give me that slide right there. Yeah, what you doing after this? Man, I gotta go to work. All right, yeah, let me go and get this slide.
Yeah. Wait a minute though. Let's ask him the basic questions though. Let's ask him basic questions. Dad, you been to the strip club yet?
Hold on.
You been to the strip club?
I'm trying to go this Friday.
Which one you going to?
I don't know. Somebody got put me on.
Oh, you just mean for your birthday or you mean ever?
I mean.
You ain't never been to the strip club?
I'm 21 for the rest of my life, so I have much experience or time to go check out.
You know what? Dad's finna see.
I started going to strip club when I was 15.
No, Dad.
But I was big, though. I was big, you know. I hold
He said 15 about big though.
Big. Like, what they got to do with it?
They let me in thinking I was old enough, you know.
I got on the boat like that though. I ain't tell you about that shot. I got on a casino in a casino boat down in Louisiana. I had this my boy was Indian.
Mm-hmm.
I got his ID and I put on my funeral shade and I was smoking a cigarette and I told him. They said, man, this guy looked at me. He said, man, what happened to you? Because my hair was shorter. I said, man, I got cancer.
Why?
Hey, he looked at me and said, nigga, come on now.
Get on in
Let's go
there.
tell the old type of lie.
Well, we tried
Let's
to
tell
go
you
in-
lie.
we tried
You know
to
I
go-
was lying.
We tried
But
to go
what's
to
the first-
Monterey. You remember Monterey?
Yeah, I remember
We went to
Monterey.
Monterey. I was about, I don't know,
yeah,
17,
get it.
18. My other cousin about 16. My other little cousin, he about 14, right? So we tried to take his jacket and his hat and pull it down and stuff. I walked in. My cousin walked in. My other little cousin walked in. But said, hey, you need some identification.
What's the first strip club he need to go to though? What do y'all think the first strip club he need to go to?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been in a
Nowadays,
minute. Yeah, so I don't know. So somebody
What's the first one y'all went
put me on
to?
game. My friend was Foster Lady.
My first strip
No,
club.
no. Wait a minute. My
first club was Montrey's. But that was back then.
Okay, so clearly I got a little bit more experience in this department.
No.
So
You asked what first club we went to.
Yeah, you had with the first.
But what should he go to?
Nicky's.
No.
Club Nicky's is closed, ain't
Yeah,
it?
Club Nicky's don't just know.
No, I'm saying you asked for the
Magic City
first.
or
Oh.
Blue Flame, bro.
Yeah, but I would say Blue Flame because they didn't remodel it. They redid the
Blue Flame
menu.
was nice.
Go Blue Flame.
I mean, that's also.
Yeah,
But you know what
time
though?
in there,
Look,
they
he a
go-
millennial. Look
Yeah,
how he
you
writing it
go-
down.
yeah.
Blue
Flame. Yeah,
Flame.
on Bankhead. Oh, I'm sorry, Hollowell.
Hollywood Bankhead.
Right.
Let me tell you the biggest joke ever pulled because at the time when they changed Bankhead to Hollowell, I was living in Mableton.
All right.
So you know they changed it to let the
Out-of-towners think
less
that they were
yeah
safe.
they did it to let the less melanated ones because I'm trying to be better because
Right.
I know don't say that okay less melanated people to think that they wasn't in the hood
Right.
but Lord the nail shop tells it all.
The
nail shop tells
They
it
did
all.
the same thing with Metropolitan. You know, it's Stewart Avenue.
Right.
They changed the name of
Right.
Metropolitan so that when you, cause you still be famous, like you be out of town, you like, man, you know, don't go on this street, don't go on that street.
Right.
So they're trying to keep the business, you know, circulating. So they changed names so people won't be scared. But I'm like, that ain't gonna keep you from getting
It's
robbed.
the nail shop that tells
When the
it.
Joker pull that pistol out on you and rob you, you gonna be like, I thought this was another street.
We didn't even get that far.
Hey, let me tell
They
you.
bought those they built some $300,000-$400,000 homes across the street from the nail shop.
I got a couple stories.
And
for
so when
Nicky.
you went to the nail shop, even though it's on the borderline of Atlanta and Mableton,
Right.
so you have Becky, but you know, Rebecca, I would like a full set. But Lord, when Keisha walked in, hey, how much y'all full set or whatever? Rebecca had no idea of how to respond. And only thing me being the outsider said, hushed it. We're gonna take another quick break because I still want to know about their mentorship. How do you feel about it? We got a little sidetrack. We're gonna get right back on track. It's the Epiphany Suite right here on IBNX Radio.
We got sidetracked.
Taking the sun from the sky. I'd probably die without you in my life. 'Cause I need you to shine, shine your light. Oh, you're everything to me. Hey, the air that I breathe.
This is Miss Shala, and you are locked into IBNXradio.com. Stay tuned, because ain't nothing else on the internet anyway.
This particular song right here is dedicated to the black woman. And it doesn't pertain to all black women. Some of y'all disrespect yourselves because you don't know who you are in the first place. This is out of common respect for all women, period. Well, like this song. Yo, I'm quite single and occasionally I mingle. But aside from all the rest, she sparks my interest. No ma'am, I don't know you. Just offering the common respect I feel I owe you. Also, some conversation, companionship, common ground and common sense. There's no such thing as coincidence in me finding you here. And I really hate screaming in your ear. So some other time, okay? I waited a day. Hello, this is Carlito from a couple of days ago. You sound tired. Forgive me if I called you too late. But what better time to relate my state? Where could I begin? Has anyone ever told you got beautiful skin? You're more than welcome. What did you decide within? I just wanna be. There's no need to put titles on you and me. Those are limitations. Living and learning are our only obligations. Equality, honesty, independence, intelligence, emotion and devotion. Humbly seeking to hear God when He's speaking. At one time, my mind just couldn't conceive. A woman had to dress a certain way to believe. But in the same breath, allow me to say that if you believe, young lady, you wouldn't dress that way. And I was attracted to your class. I couldn't see all your ass, and I was very content. You deserved every compliment. Now, remember how indifferences make us the same. You gotta have some game, or you ain't even gonna be able to take care of yourself. And love, when I look at you, I see my reflection. So I offer my love, affection, and protection. Shout it, you dead fine, but the bottom line is, you still my sister. I say you're my bacon in my head. You're my sister, lover, and friend. God is your life from within. It shines through your beautiful skin. One day, say that you ain't true. There's no me if there is no you. I hope that you understand. You got to respect yourself before I can.
I met you when y'all knew. Saw you again on Marietta, downtown Atlanta, checking your long legs. Got me smirking, fixed me dinner one night. Candles lit, kinda thought you was slick in the beginning, but it turned out you wouldn't lie. Looked me in my eye, I listened, sucked it up, pushed on, we made amends. Both sides clicked, true friends. Since then, years ain't gone by. Brought a baby girl into this world, made our parents grandfolks. Household with no pope. Took care of ye, you, me, when she got put out on the curb. Closer than the skin on the back of my hand. Through the thick and thin, we can win. Beautiful black skin. Yeah.
Bacon in my head. You're my sister, lover, and friend. God is your life from within. It shines through your beautiful skin. One day, say that you ain't true. There's no me if there is no you. I hope that you understand. You got to respect yourself before I can.
No need to compete with the music loud or stairs cold, but on a scale of 1 to 10, you were 12. I chose her over jail and hell, originally from ATL.
Compatible souls come together under bad weather to discuss this trust amongst the so-called good in every one man. How I wish this was true. I deal with facts only. Already done clone man. Why I sang the blues with there's only one God that watches over our every step. I need his help when I'm walking, looking for the right female. I can't tell sometimes. They tell me the devil's coming, humble in his approach. Spontaneous with the game. He crossed the naive of a girl falling for the okay. Let the filter smoke the one who live by, die by. Example of how relationships can be.
I rose the dice, taking a chance, they crapping out. Like today, boy, I lost one of my best hips. Not your thick lips, no animal fat implants, wide low. Just started working at the airport, 19 years old, worth more her weight in gold. But it was all my fault, so don't cry, I will stand. If down the line I want you back, and if your land ain't mutual, just promise me you'll find a human. It's about some business. Hope she found what hope was looking for, like a dream of my end. I wanted to be more than friends. Beautiful black skin.
Bacon in my head. You're my sister, lover, and friend. God is your life from within. It shines through your beautiful skin. One day, say
respect yourself before I can.
Ran that breath right here. Baby, there'll never be another voice. There'll never be another voice like CeeLo Green.
Towers Records, Lenox Mall, Still Standing album sign. You remember that? Rube? I was there. I was in line
That's
trying to get my
still
CD
standing?
signed. Yeah.
I still got a CD, you know, the little thing you used to buy to cut the CDs open.
Yeah.
You don't even know CDs anymore. Let's open them. Yeah, I had a Tower record, yellow with red, a little Tower record CD opener. I remember. I still got that thing.
Well, I remember they pulled
One
up.
of the best.
They pulled
One of
up
the best to
Tower
ever do
record.
it.
Yeah, man.
That whole collaboration right there. If you are just now tuning in, this is the Epiphany Suite right here on IBNX Radio.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And we got sidetracked the last break because we had sent Dad some 21-year-old love, some strip club love, and he's going to the Blue Flame. So if you see Dez up in the strip club, you know what I'm saying, buy him a dance.
He gonna have on a Fred jersey. Too.
Yeah, I'm saying he gonna have on a good jersey, buy him a dance.
And he gonna have a pink eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get the pink eye while you're in there, boy.
Yeah, don't do that. Ain't nothing no worse than getting pink eye for ass. But the question that we were supposed to be answering, don't you come in here next Wednesday with a pink eye for ass. All right. But
booty sweating, y'all.
Is that ATL ho?
Let me start sidetracking.
Okay.
But just from you all as an artist, when it's time to, as far as social media, as far as seeing that, because regardless of who wants to give credit or whatever, hip hop has played a major part in the change of the culture.
Yeah. True.
So from the time in which you all first started up until now, we've seen Eric Garner, we've seen Trayvon Martin, we've seen, just like I said, Botham Jean. How has that impacted you all, and how do you all feel as though, how does hip hop play a role in making sure that we get the message out about social injustice, police brutality, and things of that nature? And even, let me go as far as to say, even the different respect when it comes to black women. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do it very quickly because we're at the end of the night.
It fortified my reserve as far as just making sure that message is passed on. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying you got to be preachy or nothing like that, you know, but and what it also does is not just make you want to talk about it, but be about it, you know, and make you want to show that example. Cause one thing about kids especially is they're gonna is what you do, not what you say.
What you show them.
Yeah, what you show them.
And shout out to Big Rube having a black queen up in here. When I say black queen, she got the dress and all, so she's a bona fide black queen, because we don't want nobody coming up in here talking about some black power to sit in here with a Caucasian.
A Caucasian.
With a less melanated, you know, all women are good, you know. It's something about a sister that you can't just be. So shout out to Big Rube. He's not only preaching it, but he's also going home with it. Hey.
Right.
Hey. Huh.
Yeah.
How did, as far as, for one, you're also raising two black men.
Yeah.
Well, you
so,
OG, I know you old enough to have no kid in college.
Boy, I got a freshman in college.
You know how I be wrote that cold ponds at home.
Yeah,
you got that cold
I'm OG.
Cold cream at
I
home.
believe I'm about to be 47, man.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm about to be 47.
Nah.
I just turned 48, so I feel you.
Really?
I'm with you. Yeah.
Love black. I love that melanin. I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's a beautiful thing. It just is what it is. But like I said, as far as you raising, we talked about it earlier. As far as with Chaz of Life, and like I said, if you don't know, I just realized you realize me and you've been rocking about 2 decades now.
Yeah, shout out. We gotta celebrate that.
We do. Like I look back at our pictures.
Yeah.
From
that Throwback Thursday I sent you was crazy.
It's more.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I looked on Facebook, it's like we've been around each other that long. Yeah. We've been. Yeah, so, but just even, because at the time when we took those pictures, there were just certain things that were they were unspoken. Right. So we didn't have the Trayvon Martins.
Not that they weren't happening, but it was
unspoken. That's why I said unspoken.
Yeah.
Now we have the Trayvon Martins, we have the Botham Jeans, we have the Eric Garners.
Right.
So it's raising black men. How has that seeing that transition and being an artist, because like a lot of times you all get stereotyped, and that's why I make sure that I say when it comes to black men, I know the best.
Right. I just think it's about honesty with your children. You know what I'm saying? just my kids, and that's that's one thing I do compliment or hats off. The technology can be good, but me and my music manager had this conversation all the time. It can be both good and bad. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how you choose to approach it and choose to use it. You know what I'm saying? So with kids being able to go on social media and see what's going on, that foundation that was given to them prior to that is so important. You know what I'm saying? Right. To know who you are. Just like I said, that's my thing is, as far as when I get questioned about being in the music industry, is knowing who you are before you even get here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So my sons, they know who they are. I don't really have to worry about them. You know what I mean? Going astray.
You planted a good seed.
You
planted a good seed.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's important.
Yeah.
But you know what? We have come to the end of our night. We have.
We're going to buy that out. We're going to, when the clock go back tonight, we got one more hour.
No, I don't think the clock go back tonight.
They don't go back tonight?
No.
It does not.
They
it's
do
not.
that on Sundays, I
yeah.
believe.
Okay.
So first we want to make sure we thank Big Rube for coming through. We thank you.
Oh, you very
One,
welcome.
we thank you for your gift.
No
Because
problem.
you don't have to share that. You could have went down a completely different lane. You could have not chosen to answer the call that's on you.
Yep, that's true.
So we thank you. And we salute you.
Like I
I
asked
was
earlier,
talking about the other day, I feel like it's
Yeah.
responsibility when you got a gift like any type of thing that God give you. It's not for you, it's for everybody else. You know?
So make sure and tell them how to find you on social media.
Yep.
On Facebook is Ruben Bailey, Big Rube. On Instagram it's Big Rube ATL, I believe, and it's at Big Rube on Twitter. So you just go in there and type in Big Rube. You know what I'm saying? They give you the whole shebang on there.
So make sure you go and you follow him. Understand you cannot love hip hop without loving Big Rube.
Yep.
We want to send a shout out again. Happy birthday, Daz. We are so excited for
Happy
you and
birthday,
proud
brother.
of you.
Don't get the pink eye.
And to the girls in the strip club, shake
Wear that
some.
one out.
Shake some. Jaws of Life in 5 seconds. What's your final with your giggling ass? What's your final words in 5 seconds?
My final words, don't get the pink eye, man. It's so deep. It's so much in that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's so much in that. Yeah. Don't get the damn.
Don't get the pink eye.
All of us don't get the pink eye.
And
Think about that, man.
we'll be here each and every Wednesday from 9 to 11.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, one thing the birthdays teach us, one thing that, again, Tyler Perry, he's the Dreamers champ, has taught us is that live life and walk in your calling. Even with the life, we thank God for the life of Big Rube, because walking in your calling will take you places that you can never imagine.
Yep.
Don't play with it. Don't doubt it. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. Walk your walk. Do you. Do what you have been called to do. Enjoy your gifts, and your gifts will give back to you. Until next week, I'm Miss Shyla.
I'm J.O.L. Jaws of Life with the Z.
And follow us on social media at Epiphany Suite.
Boom.
Epiphany Suite at IBNX Radio at Only One Shyla at Jaws of Life with a Z.
There you
We'll
go.
see you next week. God bless you. We love you. And we out.
Out.
Yeah.
It is your homeboy's favorite homegirl, Miss Shyla. You will listen to the Epiphany Suite right here on ATL's Next One